All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. We're just going to get settled for a few minutes here as people just start to drop in from their days. But let's go ahead and, let's just wait a few minutes to chat. If you guys are jumping in early, go ahead and leave your name, leave how you're feeling today, what's going on in your life. I want to know all about it. I love engaging with you guys. We've been getting a lot of engagements lately, and I appreciate every single one of them. A lot of you guys have been emailing me and reaching out, having questions and engaging in conversation, and it's been just amazing how supportive you guys have been within this community and how engaged you all are and how supportive you all are. So I just want to say first and foremost that I appreciate that, and it means the world to me, honestly. I never honestly thought in a million years that I'd be having a channel called The Science of the Soul and Stars where I do weekly tarot and astrology updates. I guess it's kind of a dream of mine, and part of the reason why I'm here on this earth is to guide you guys, guide all of us, right, myself included, in love and in life through channeled astrology and tarot. So I just want to say how much I appreciate that and how much it means to me that you guys are engaged and supportive and really here in the community. It means a lot. So awesome. Yeah, we're just waiting for people here to kind of hop in. I'm going to adjust the camera just a tiny bit just to see if that's a little bit better. But if you guys are already here, welcome. What we're going to do today is we're going to get into a channeled horoscope for the collective. And we're going to be taking a look at the astrology. Actually, I've got my trusty Mac Air here, aka the current astrology, up on screen, which you guys are going to get to see live and in action. And we're going to be talking about what's going on with the stars, what's going on with the signs, and what is the current energy updates. What do you need to know for this week in particular in love and in life, based on not only channeled oracle guidance, right, with my guides, with your guides coming through, giving the messages that you need to know in love and in life for this week ahead, but then also confirmed by astrology, confirmed by the stars. What is the energy? What's going on? What are the themes that are happening that will help you to make the best choices? Because it is a tremendously big week of shifts and changes. We're going to get into that in just a second. I'm just still waiting for people to come back in. Looks like people are playing it back. We've got a couple live viewers. But yeah, if you guys are in the chat, go ahead and let me know you're there. Let me know your name, why you're here, what you're looking for, if you're new, if you're someone who's already been subscribed. And we're going to get into it in just a few minutes here. But again, I want to thank you guys for being here. If you haven't seen any of my stuff yet, or you're brand new, welcome. Again, my name is Brandon. I'm the host here at Science of the Soul and Stars. And what I do is I do daily and weekly channeled tarot updates for your horoscope sign in love and in life. And I believe love is basically the biggest catalyst to our change and transformation here on Earth. And it's one of the biggest ways that we can step into our divine purpose through the growth and experience that love entails for each and every single one of us. And so I've been called here to help guide the collective. I believe it's part of my purpose on Earth to navigate this world of love and to give clarity, guidance, and inspiration in those areas. So if you're new here and you want continued daily and weekly updates for your horoscope sign, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the Soul family. And if you do find this video impactful, be sure to hit that like button, because it helps this video and our channel grow so we can guide more people as a collective. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Before we do anything, again, basic outline is we're going to do some channeled oracle updates and reading. Okay, this is where I call upon my guides and your guides from the collective to give whatever messages straight from source and spirit that you need to know for this week ahead. Okay, after we open the ceremony. Then we're going to hop into the astrology. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek here. We got the astrology charts up. All right, we're going to be looking at November 22nd, November 23rd through the 30th, and everything that's going on this week in the stars. So if you guys are into astrology and you want to know what's going on for a general collective love and life update, this is where that's going to be. Okay, and then we're going to finish out, of course, with the wild, unknown channeled tarot. Now, if you guys are here for love, or you're looking for clarity in a situation, or you're not sure what's going on, well, this is where that clarity is going to come through. Okay, so this is a general reading for all signs. It's a general energy update. Keep that in mind. Okay, it could entail your personal situation, or it could not. All right, but either way, it's a general reading. What most people, the situation that's going on in love and in life right now. Okay, so it's a very general reading, and it may be helpful, it may not be. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. I'm going to open the ceremony, and then let's just hop right in. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Taking this opportunity now to officially open this ceremony for the collective audience here through YouTube, to be guided through love and in life for their highest good. Calling in my spirit guides, loved ones, masters, wise ones, angels, and archangels to help guide this collective audience, whoever may see this now and in the future, for their highest good in love and in life for November 23rd through the 30th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. The ceremony is now open. Also inviting any of the guides from the collective to come through this reading who would like to share information that we need to hear for our highest good. Thank you so much. The ceremony is now open. All right. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of both. Typically, I choose one of the channeled oracle decks here, but we're going to use both today. So we're starting off with the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck here. All right. And again, this is a general reading, but we are using Spirit. We are utilizing Spirit and our guides and the guides from you guys to get whatever helpful messages that we need to know for November 23rd through the 30th, 2020. Okay? If you guys are enjoying this, or you guys are having fun, be sure to hit that like button, okay? Helps this video grow so we can guide more people. And leave me something in the comments, right? If you guys, what are you guys here for? What's your name? What's going on in your love life or your regular life? Why are you here? What are you looking for? And if you guys leave a comment, I can definitely hone in more on those energies too. All right. So Spirit, please get some clarity here for love and life, for the collective audience, for November 23rd through the 30th. What does the collective need to know at this time when it comes to love and in life for the highest good? Here we go. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm just turning on the light here, guys, so you guys can see maybe me a little more clearly or everything. You're welcome. Welcome, everyone. We've got XX Ghost Warrior in here. We've got Divine Guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, guys. Welcome. All right, we just got the first oracle cards of the day. Okay, the first oracle cards of the day from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Now, what do we got? We have Water. All right, we have the Ghost Dance. We have Rattle. And we have Middle World here. All right, so immediately what I'm seeing is things are coming into balance. The Middle World to me is something that has deep foundations in our lives. Okay, it's something that's very strongly rooted and something that's a very solid and good foundation. Okay, but it also speaks of balance. So what I'm seeing here is the collective is building something that's going to be long-lasting and stable in their life. And something is really needing to be worked on and worked through right now for the collective. There's something in each and every single one of our lives that's calling to be focused on so that we can have this stable, grounded part in our lives. Okay, so whatever that is for you, that is extremely important. Spirit wants you to know this is a vital part of what's going on right now for you to be aware of. Now, the other thing that's coming to me with this is that this is also about balance. Okay, so if there was anything that was out of balance in your life, this is what's also coming into balance. So part of what this work is for you, doing this foundational work, building a strong foundation, could be in your job, could be in your home life, could be in your business, could be in anything that creates stability and consistency for you. That is also causing your life to balance out. So other parts of your life to balance out. It's making space for other parts of your life to balance out together. So one example of this is if you've been called to work on your home life stability and finances, that might be balancing out your relationship life, or vice versa. If you've been called to, right, heal yourself and do a lot of inner work, this might be balancing out your work life and your stability, right? So just think about what it is that you are needing to gain stability in and to work through, what you're being asked to be focused on right now, and know that this is the work that's helping to balance all parts of your life and bring everything into an even scale. Okay, the tarot card Justice comes to me here. Okay, we have water here as the top card. Now, water to me immediately what pops out is intuition. Okay, so right now, especially with the astrology, we're going to take a look here in a second. Neptune and Pisces, we are really strongly being asked to rely a lot more on our intuition than we've ever been used to relying on. So it's an interesting balance, right, between the intuitive side of ourselves, our ability to see through the veil, to access our higher selves, to talk to our spirit guides, to listen to our body, and to move through with the heart, but also of practical building of something in our lives that's going to allow for the stability for us to be able to trust this fully. So these two, even though they're opposites, I want you guys to understand, are actually working in tandem with one another. Okay, so building a strong foundation with the roots is helping us to be able to rely and utilize our intuition more than ever. But if we don't have the stable foundation in the roots, we're not going to be able to utilize our intuition, right? So, but also just know this is at the forefront of the reading. This is at the very top of the reading, which tells me that, yeah, more than ever, we are being asked, especially I believe my audience here in the collective I'm speaking to rely even more deeply on our intuition. So a lot of us have also been, our intuition has been waking up in a big ways, and we've been being asked even more deeply to trust into our intuition and to move forward with that, right? So there might be people or things coming into your life that ask you to tap into or ask you to trust into a situation more so than you've ever thought or done before. And this is totally normal. So, or normal for the times at least, okay? So this is part of what's changing in the collective here that we need to know about. So trust, 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 trust. Keep building that foundation. Okay, now we have the rattle and the ghost dance. All right, so the ghost dance pops out, tells me immediately this is an energy from the past, all right? This is an energy in a person from the past. That's here, okay? That still might be lingering around a little bit in your emotions, in your heart, in your head, in your energy, okay? And this is almost like it's a dance. It's moving around, it's flitting around. And, you know, I feel like a lot of us have a choice that is needing to be made or is being made in the process of, or there's an opportunity to make that choice, okay, when it comes to this past energy and this past person, all right? There might be, I feel actually there is a lot of life to this situation here still, whatever that means for you, right? There's energy here that still exists because we have the rattle, and the rattle to me represents tangible, powerful, effective energy, meaning it affects things around you and inside of you. So I believe, yeah, there's someone or something still hanging around energetically in your field, in our field, but things that need to be kind of delved into a little bit more, yeah? Or there also is powerful changes coming when it comes to there's like a shift coming, I feel, when it comes to this past energy in your life. I feel like maybe there's a person or situation who has been changing dramatically and or making some powerful moves to shift. This could also be you making powerful shifts in your life through investigating and dealing with your past. Remember, this is a general reading. This is energy, so it could apply in different areas of your life as I'm speaking. See what area of your life this applies to energetically, okay? But yes, this is definitely still someone, something, a situation from the past that has a lot of power in and over, not over you, but in you, over you, affecting you still with the rattle. I do feel like there's still life here. There's still life here, and I think what I'm hearing too is a resuscitation or revival, and possibly even resurrection. The rattle to me is it's almost like a magical wand that's, resurrecting or revitalizing energy from the past or revamping it in some way. So take that as it resonates, guys. For some of you, that's going to resonate. For others of you, right, there's still stuff that's lingering that needs to be kind of, shined a light on, right? A light shined on in order to kind of move forward in the right way. But either way, I'm very tangibly sensing and seeing that there's still energy here in this past to reckon with, okay? To reckon with and to discover the truth behind it, okay? This also, I know there's a lot of definitions to this little card here. This also could very tangibly represent, oh shoot, I just lost the train of thought. That's crazy. I just lost the train of thought. That's crazy. Oh, okay, there it was. There's so many thoughts that come through all the time. Sometimes it's just like there's too many. It overloads. This could be you communicating with, or you having access to some type of ancestor, some type of spirit, some type of guide that's in your life that's trying to help you out, that is helping you to make and create these changes in your life. Okay, so I had a recent instance in my own life. Now, I've actually been speaking with one of our viewers here, and she knows who she is, but she mentioned that she's been getting some guidance from a helpful spirit and guides, and we've been chatting back and forth. And I told her I'm not a psychic or a medium, so I'm not going to be able to know, or I don't have access to spirits. But I did have an interesting instance recently where one of my relatives made himself very clearly present in my house and was trying to get me to make my bed. And basically, I reached out to a psychic medium friend of mine who told me that this relative was trying to share with me that by making my bed, it would help every other area of my life, especially my life. Making your bed is important generally. It's a good habit to have. But for my life, it was the thing that would create more stability and progression and clarity, and it was just important. And so he was here and making himself known. So anyways, right now, the veil's pretty thin, I'm feeling. And so you might have access to a relative, a guide, a spirit in your life who is trying to help you make some helpful changes, okay? Or to evolve into a further progression. All right, so that's a lot of messages for that. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me pause and check in with you guys. How are you guys doing? You guys still here? If you guys are enjoying this so far, be sure to hit that like button. Helps this video grow so we can guide more people, and more people can jump on this live, and we can grow our community, guys. How exciting is that? So let me know where you guys are here. Let me drop your name in your chat. Drop why you're here, what you're looking for. If you have a question or something too, I might be able to get some guidance for that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the astrology here. All right. XX Ghost Warrior says, when I go through my emotions, my mother always shows up in my dream to let me know she's with me and she passed on. Yeah, absolutely. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, there's someone here, guys. There's someone here in all of our hearts, I feel, that's really helping to guide us forward. I do. Whether that's, someone who's passed on that was special to you, a higher self, right, of someone in your life, or just a higher being, an angel. There's someone I feel that's close to you in your heart here. Okay, Maureen says, my intuition says I should say hello. So hello, everyone. Hey, thanks, Maureen, for listening to your intuition. It's very important to listen to that. Goldie says, when you raise your vibration, does it not ascend you to more likelihood of being not only being more intuitive, but perhaps psychic? Yes, I believe so, Goldie. So as on my journey here, um, it's not like it was ever my intention to be able to channel, for the tarot and astrology. I started very intellectually learning the astrology and learning tarot, and then I got into energy work, and just started learning these things. But as I progressed in my healing and worked through all the trauma in my body and did things like breath work and Reiki healing and just continued to do that deep inner work on me, you know, basically things cleared away and cleared out, and my intuition became much more clear. And whatever gifts that I have became much more accessible. All right, and I feel they're still growing. I feel they're all growing for all of us right now. So, who knows what the extent of them are? I don't know, but absolutely, I believe that as you do your healing work and as you get really clear with your body, physically, mentally, and emotionally, your gifts become very apparent, and your intuition, whatever level of intuition you have, you can utilize it more and more and practice it and increase it. Some of us start off with way higher levels of intuition than others. I never had, growing up, never had that high of an intuition. So I feel like I've worked through it for a couple years now, and it's grown substantially. Good question, though. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the astrology. All right, we just saw 2202, beautiful for the number on the chat. All right, so I hope you guys can see this here. We are looking at November 23rd, 2020. Okay, so let's just see what's going on here in the stars. So we have Venus here in Scorpio making an opposition to Lilith and Uranus. You guys know we got to start with Venus, right? Because I know a lot of us here are here for relationships. And there's obviously a lot of activity going on and through relationships, but a balancing act when it comes to relationships, I feel. An integration act when it comes to relationships, how we are in relationships, how we feel in relationships, and how we operate. But we have to know, with Lilith and Uranus and Taurus, this change starts with ourself. This change starts with the stability that we've cultivated within our own energy, within our own field, and our own ability to be okay with and to access our sacred body, right? Body and bodily energy, our sacral, sexual, sensual energy. With Lilith here making an opposition in Taurus to Venus, this is how well we feel at home within ourselves when it comes to our sensuality, our sexuality, our ability to express that and to embody that. So a lot of this is coming from and runs through the body here. Okay, so we are moving downwards into the body, and I feel connecting with that on an even more deep level. So the Uranus and Lilith here in Taurus making a conjunction opposite in Venus here. I feel there is a major physical transformation going on with a lot of us. Could be a Kundalini awakening that we've been experiencing, a lot of us, but an energetic awakening that's rising up and rising through. Someone said on the chat, rattlesnake. You have to put some. Brandon said you have to put some notification alert for subs to know when you're going live. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. If you guys know how to do that, let me know. I don't know how to notify you guys. Maybe I think once I get the community tab, I'll be able to do that. But I appreciate that, Yolaskin. Someone in the chat had said there's a rattlesnake. Who said that? I've been sleeping all day, Sagittarius. Okay, I thought someone said something about a rattlesnake, but I could be off on that. Anyways, yeah, a lot of physical energy awakenings here. And so you guys got to know this is natural, this is good, and don't be afraid of it. Let this energy rise up, let it move through, and know that it's healing, it's expanding, and it's helping you to evolve and to become more aware. It's actually increasing your ability to have intuition. So particularly, though, sexual energy. So sexual energy that comes from the sacral energy down beneath your belly button. A lot of us, I feel, are becoming more aware of how disconnected we are from this part of our bodies. And this affects everything from our creativity to our drive and motivation in life, to obviously our sex drive and libido, to our desire, and even our connection to our divine partner. So I feel like this is how it connects in relationships, is that as we become more aware of this and we connect back to our sacral, then we know, right, who our partner really is, our divine connection, who we're really meant to be with, and there's even more harmony and flow allowed through that relationship. Okay, so very, very important part, I feel, to focus in on here, with Venus in Scorpio opposite Lilith and Uranus. So let's see what else just to start the week. I always feel going over the first day is the most important day of the entire week for you guys, so I do want to spend some time on it. Let me know if you guys are liking this. If you guys are, be sure to hit that like button. It helps this video grow so we can guide more people. And I appreciate it. Supports this channel. Shelly Electra class, when did this start? I think I'm the first one today. Focusing on relationship. I see different suitors. Awesome, Ghost Warrior. I did. Been sleeping totes. I've been sleeping totes. Pisses me off so badly. I was talking. Oh yeah, Ghost Warrior. I knew someone was talking rattlesnake. Yeah, Brent. I've been rubbing one off like daily. What the? Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know we were going to go there. But, all right, let's go there. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleared out, okay? And part of how you clear this stuff out, all right, can actually be through masturbation. Yeah, I'm going to go there and say it, all right? So, so, you know, this is, again, I mean, it's interesting, right? Because a lot of us have had this maybe hesitation or fear around it or limitation when it comes to that. And I actually do feel like, you know, that practice of masturbation is maybe healthy for some people right now, particularly if they're becoming more aware and in tune with their bodies as they're doing it. So, you know, I'm not here to say just go crazy and waste all your sexual energy and disperse it all. And, you know, sexual energy is important for all areas of life, by the way. So whether you're a guy or a girl, whatever it is for you, I mean, your sexual energy helps you be more creative, more vibrant, more assertive, more powerful, more influential even as well. So keep that in mind. But also, I feel it's so tangible and rampant right now, I feel, for a lot of people that, you know, utilizing it to actually explore your body and to disperse it into the lower areas of your body and actually increasing your awareness of those areas of your body through that practice is actually a good thing and healthy right now. So I feel like Spirit is using that to help us to expand even further. But my one piece of advice would be, you know, see if you can be conscious about it. See if you can also even use it as a meditation, right? I know that sounds a little weird, but you know, if you can use it as a conscious practice of, hey, exploring the sensations in your body, exploring the depths in your body. Sometimes even in masturbation, I'm not going to tell you how I know this, but you can have like deep traumas come out through masturbation, and you know, get to do some energy clearing work through that. Okay, so and no, I don't know this from personal experience or anything, but you know, that's where a lot of the work can come from. So. You know, really, really good point here, and question here. On the creative. Oh man, I know believe me, I didn't think we were gonna go there, but you know, we're engaging with the chat here, and you know, that's where the chat wanted to go. So, and look, you know, Lilith conjunct Uranus opposite Venus in Scorpio. Okay, we got to go there. Particularly if we are experiencing separation from a divine partner, this is maybe a potentially useful vehicle. Okay, let's move on from that. Enough about that. What else do we got? So we have, I'm probably blushing here. So we have Juno here, 4 degrees from Mercury in Scorpio, making a sextile over to Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn. Okay. And then also at the same time, a trine over to Neptune and the Moon here in Pisces. So talking about the element of water from the beginning, right? The shaman card that we got with water. Okay, Neptune and Pisces with the moon conjunct, making a trine over to Juno and Mercury. Yeah, I mean, so Juno is all about, going through the work or going through the process to either realize who your person is, what you'd like your person to be, or coming into a realization of who your person, who your ideal long-term monogamous partner can be, right, or should be, or is. That is Juno here. So Juno conjunct Mercury, this is a logical understanding or a logical integration of who this can be or who this is for you. Making a trine over to Neptune and the moon, this literally is an integration of mind and heart together, because the moon and Neptune are literally dictated by the heart, or they dictate the heart, right? However you want to look at it. So not only have we been asked to trust our intuition on a whole new level, but we are also being asked to even integrate that in a practical level, right? And to really understand that logically, and to have those two things flow in harmony. So I feel like a lot of us have either been mostly in the heart, mostly all intuition, or all in the head. And what's happening again is a balancing of the scales, a coming together of two opposite energies, the head and the heart being bonded together. Okay, so really cool stuff here. A lot of flow there. So allow that to move through. Allow that to be integrated. Allow whatever your intuition is telling you or guiding you towards to also be integrated with the head in some way, shape, or form. If there's some type of practice or some type of, here's what I'm getting, like a logical integration of that. So whatever your intuition is telling you, helpful to journal, helpful to speak it out loud. That's a really big way I just felt to say for a lot of you. Speak it out loud, write it down, to just think about it logically, like, okay, does this make sense? Yeah, I can see how this would make sense. But either way, logical integration of what your heart's been telling you this whole time. See if it fits. If it fits, awesome. If not, then, well, there might be something else to work through. Okay. Now, the other thing to realize too is that through this whole process, there will be stuff coming up for you to work through, so that you can integrate head and heart. So it's not like this is just going to all of a sudden happen and you're going to be fully integrated. There's stuff that will come up for you to work through first that will allow your head and your heart to be integrated. So whatever memories, there might be memories for a lot of you coming up. There might be thoughts, there might be dreams, there might be triggers coming up for a lot of us. This is normal. Okay, and what's happening is these are things to be released, forgiven, and worked through in order to have that full mind and heart, mind and body integration, okay, for the flow that your love, that can be channeled through your love, okay, or your love can channel through to guide your life. Okay, love is the guide. I believe love is the guide for all of us and in life, okay? I say I'm here to guide you in love and in life. Well, love is the guide for life. So if you follow love, then your life will follow suit. And everyone has that different tendency to follow love in a different direction. All right. Sun here in a square to Ceres. Yeah, this is definitely, again, with it in Sagittarius here, particularly with the South Node in Sagittarius as well, making a square to Ceres and Pisces. This is where I really feel that the stuff logically will come up. It doesn't have to be logically, but it really could just be heavily ingrained belief systems about, what maybe beliefs we took in about ourselves or how we feel about ourselves. And anything that's preventing us from really being able to nurture ourselves and to truly love ourselves on a different level, not a lustful level, not a romantic level, but just, unconditionally loving ourselves here. So old belief systems, things that were ingrained from you from childhood, things that you took in and believed from when you were a child about yourself, about the world, about other people, that are preventing you, right, from being able to harmoniously, unconditionally love yourself and anyone else you're involved with. So this is coming to the forefront, an important dimension. All right, let's work through the week and see what other major alignments we got, and then we're going to get into the Channeled Love Tarot, guys. Let me check in real quick. How are we doing here? We got Naraya, Blessed Rising, and Soul Family. Goldie said too much. TMI. Only hi Brandon. Yep. Haven't been a desire for love and sex. I've been feeling neutral. All right, Ghost War. That might be something to look into. All right. So desire. Okay. Let me touch on this because Ghost War. That's important. That's important. So, okay. By the way, let me just do this real quick because I want you guys to really see me for this. Okay. Ghost Warrior said. I'll paraphrase because I'm not looking at the chat. I can look at it again. Ghost Warrior said, I haven't been feeling, what was it again? I haven't been feeling desire. Okay, I haven't been having a desire for love or sex. I've been feeling neutral. Okay, now, this is important. So everyone listen up. Okay, Ghost Warrior, thanks for bringing this up. If you are feeling a lack of desire in any area of your life, this could be for love, okay, this could be for sex, this could be for partnership, this could be for money or a job, this could be for any area of your life. It doesn't have to mean want to go have sex or anything like that or be in a part. It could be for any area of your life, all right? If you're feeling neutral, okay, and you're not feeling desire, there's a very high chance, and I've worked with clients all the time with this, that there's work to be done to connect to, your sacral energy, your sacral, the sacral part of your body, all right? There's a very large amount of us who have actually disconnected from our sacral energy. And what happens is when that happens, you are disconnecting from your desire. And this desire lies deep within your body that will guide you forward to know who you're supposed to be with, where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to be doing, and what the heck you're here on earth to do. So, Ghost Hunter, I want to be very clear. Neutral, especially if you're not feeling a desire to do anything, right? And I don't know your situation, right? This is just an important point generally. I'm feeling very strong to bring up. That is a disconnection from your body because your body has desire. Your body contains desire, not your head, not even your heart. Your heart has some desire, but it's different from the sacral desire, okay? Sacral desire is a raw passion, deep knowledge and desire within you that will lead you forward. It literally causes you to walk forward. And with this intelligence, okay, with this intelligence, the desire, because desire is intelligence, it's raw, natural, primal intelligence. This is Lilith energy, by the way, so this is a big deal that we're talking about this. This shows you in your body, actually, who you want to be with, what type of person you want to be with, who is best for you energetically, who's the perfect energetic compatibility, what you want to do in life, what you want to create in life, what you want to be in life. It's everything. So I really want to stress, if you guys are feeling that way, or you're just kind of, I think of it like, you're on a seesaw. And on one side is a certain direction, okay, this way. Another side is a certain direction that way. But either way, it's certain directions. But if you're neutral, it means you haven't really chosen a direction. Or you're not really sure what direction to choose. Or you're just kind of above it. Yeah? And what happens is we do this because it's a little safer, right? It's a little safer. It's a little bit less risky. And, there's also that disconnection there that may lie. So, and I'm saying this with so much love because I've been through this. I've been through I don't know what to do in my life. I don't know where to go. I don't have that true desire. It was, it affected, everything from my libido to creativity to drive to the ability to make this business. And when I connected to my body, and if you guys are curious about how to connect to your body, this is the healing work I do. I help you connect to your body to regain desire, passion, libido, work through trauma. So you can shoot me an email. But it all came back. And that's been my journey, is going down into the body and then opening that back up again. And it's led me to where I am now. So, and you guys have been supportive of this, so I feel it's a good direction. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. That was a really important point here. You're welcome, Ghost Warrior. I hope you know I mean it in so much love, but I've been through what you're going through, and that's all connected to your desire, your direction. Okay. That's where I said I think I'm going through a dry spell. Time to get some water. Oh, where is this chat going? What is going on? Naraya says, I haven't had desire for sex. It's about passion. There's an easy way to F up your sacral and reconnecting with your sacral in healthy ways, and as fun as the lusty ways, probably why your fire wands and drive for life are whatnot. Moving to higher consciousness for ego desire. Thank you. Absolutely awesome. All right, you guys are amazing in the chat. Keep it going. We're going to finish up this astrology reading because I really feel the desire to get into the channel tarot. I don't know why, but I'm just going to follow that desire. So, all right, on the 25th, we just jumped halfway into the week. We got Moon in Aries, conjunct Mars in Aries. Remember, Mars is direct now, which is very exciting, especially for me as a fellow Aries. Trining over to the South Node in Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so yeah, I feel a healthy integration of old belief systems or things that the way that we believe the world is, that's actually going to help empower us to move us forward or to bring us more ability to be assertive in our own power, is utilizing the things that we know and believe from our past. Okay, so this is a little bit of a shift, South Node and Sag, telling me the things that we have been able to, that have actually empowered us about the way we've believed and seen the world, this on the 25th is going to be able to come into, or you're going to recognize how that can empower you in life, both for yourself, but I'm feeling for other people as well, especially. So this is good. This is good. This is a healthy, this is a balancing act, a healthy integration of the things that we know, that we believe, our life experience, and being able to utilize that to help others in a healthy way. Now we've also got, again, Mercury and Juno moving even closer here. Oh my gosh, you know what? I forgot to show you guys the astrology charts. Astrology chart. All right, sorry about that. So I was pointing to Moon over here and Mars, and then Juno conjunct Mercury coming even closer. So let me just see what day this, oh wow. So on the 26th of November, this is an exact conjunction. Wow. So that's extremely powerful. This is the choice, I feel. This is the choice when it comes to relationship. When it comes to a person, when it comes to relationships, this is the choice that we're going to have that's going to come in, because it's a sextile, meaning it's a positive opportunity to step in the right direction. So I feel like a very important choice is going to be coming on this day. So mark your calendars, see what goes on in your life, but that's the day that I feel a harmonious choice that might be a little bit trepidatious, I'm feeling just intuitively, or there might be some fear around it, or some unsureness. But I do feel that it's an opportunity to move in the right direction. Okay, with you and your person, or you and relationships, or I feel clarity around you, your person, desire, relationships, anything like that. Okay. We've also got Moon square. Okay, Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto in Aries here. So yeah, I mean, there also might be a big, in terms of, this is on the different end of the spectrum for society, right? For society, collectively, the progression of the state of the world, where our society is evolving into, what's going on in the world. This is a lot of tension here. There's a lot of tension. So things might escalate this week, I feel, collectively for all of us. So just be aware of that. Whether this tensions arising over the recent election, or the pandemic that's going on, or anything like that, be aware that there's some huge shifts and choices to be made as this week goes through. Okay. Now let's come to the end of the week and see if there's anything else of note. 27th, Mercury and Juno are still conjunct here as we move forward. Sun is still square Ceres. And what else do we got here? All right, end of the week. I always love doing first, middle, last of the week here. But end of the week, we got Moon in Gemini, conjunct the North Node in Gemini, square Neptune in Pisces, sextile Mars in Aries. Okay, so this is where by the end of the week, whatever it is you've been going through emotionally is actually going to be coming in. This is when that integration I was talking about between mind and heart, that's when that integration is really going to being required. I'm hearing being required to be finished up here. So this is the end of the week where that work, whatever it is you've been trying to integrate with head and heart, is going to come to a little bit of a required culmination, because it is square Neptune here in Pisces, which just tells me that, if you haven't done it, if you haven't worked through the things that are popping up all this week that are going to allow you to integrate this from head and heart, it's all going to come up at once, and then you're just going to be in a little bit of a tough place there. Okay. But this is in terms of beliefs and how you feel and your intuition versus the way you operate from the head with Moon in Gemini, the North Node. Now, the good news is, sextile Mars and Aries, all this, if you are able to successfully, come together with your head and your heart and work I feel like the thing is to be assured. Like the task to get to, if you guys are looking for a destination, is to feel assured in your next steps, assured in your direction, and assured about and clear on what's going on in your life and where you're going. Okay, that's the thing to get to logically. So if you're still not there yet, that's what's all going to come up by the 30th, and that's what's going to be coming up this week for a lot of us. Okay. So yeah, good week for progression, good week for clarity, work, healing, relationships, sexual energy, obviously. All right. So let's take a pause here, and I want to check in with the chat. If you guys are enjoying this, by the way, if you guys are having a good time, be sure to hit that like button. Helps this channel and this video grow so we can, as a soul family, guide more people in love and in life. I appreciate it as well. A couple other announcements before we get into the channeled tarot love reading. If you guys want or you're feeling inclined to donate, I have my PayPal link up there in the chat. I believe it should be there in the description. I don't know if it worked, but I put it there. If you guys want to donate, no pressure at all. I would love it. I appreciate it. It helps support me in my work so I can keep doing this on pretty much a full-time basis at this point, so I appreciate it. Secondly, if you want to get to know me on a more personal level and just kind of hear my thoughts on life, how I got to where I'm at, how I awakened my intuition, the process of me building the spiritual-based business, my podcast, Science of the Soul and Stars podcast, is going to be all about that. It's going to be just a raw, personal conversation with you and me. And if you want to get to know me on that level, then be sure to subscribe to my podcast. That should be in the description box below. And then, yeah, if you haven't subscribed already and you want to join the Soul Fam and get continued daily and weekly updates, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you on a continued basis, okay? So you can get those continued daily and weekly updates for your horoscope sign. All right. All right, awesome. Dina says, it's been feeling like time to go inside to heal and pray for light. I love it. I agree. North Node Gemini, I don't feel the same. I feel like starting something new. Awesome, Naraya. Good. Start something new. New beginnings, fresh paths here. I love it. South Node Gemini, yikes. Good luck, Naraya. Google, Sag, North Node. My North Node is Sagittarius. All right. Base desires, the higher spiritual purpose. All right, good. Well, this is good. You guys, I love the interaction, the conversations you guys are having. You guys are keeping it clean and good and nice. So that's all I ask, is just keep it respectful and supportive and great. You guys are all awesome. Cool. I'm going to see if, let's see. Oh, there's my water. I'm going to take a swig of water real quick, and then we're going to get into the channeled tarot reading. All right, so those of you guys who are here for love or a situation, a relationship, looking for clarity on a certain person, or, if you're like my man Ghost or my person Ghost. Ghost, I don't know if you're a Ghost Warrior, or a woman or a guy, I apologize. But my person Ghost Warrior, and it's just not in your life right now. It can also apply generally to energies in your life, okay? So this is the next part of the reading, and we're going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. So give me 1 second. Just gather the energy here. Here we go. We've got, I don't know if you guys can hear, we've got a dog barking incessantly outside of my door. I don't know what that dog's barking about, but there must be something going on. All right, Spirit, There's a Justice card popping right out. Beautiful. Spirit, we have got a Ghost Warrior's a woman. My name is Shakina. Well, nice to meet you, Shakina. Thanks so much for clarifying. Appreciate you being here and appreciate your support. It's been awesome. All right, so we just had Justice pop up. Devil card is not going away. We had Devil pop up again as well. I think Spirit wanted me to mention that. So Justice when it comes to karma happening this week. Big balancing act, karma. All right. And we're going to go from there. So yeah, let's get into it. Spirit, we're looking for guidance for the collective audience. Anyone who may be watching this right now, who may watch in the future, we're looking for guidance in love and in life for their highest good for November 23rd through the 30th, 2020. Here we go. Please, whatever we need to know at this time, Spirit. Let's get into it. Capricorn, awesome. All right, what do we got? Okay, beautiful. Crowning card is the Hierophant, 5 of Cups, the High Priestess, the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. All right, guys, so this could be the recent past. Generally, the format of my readings, I typically do a 5-5-5 reading. First row is recent past and or context with where you're at. Second row is present and third row is future outcome. And then as I read, it all evolves and blends together too for whatever messages need to come through. So that's the flow, just so you know. So this could be recent past, this could be context as well. Let's see. So I do want to see if I can, I kind of want to show you guys the cards here. All right. There we go. We're going to get this out of the way. Okay. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. Let me know if you get this works for you guys, or you guys like this better, worse, or if you like looking at me. Any feedback you have there is awesome. All right. But let's get into it. So the Hierophant being the first card. Okay, there's you know, I feel like this is a sudden change in a situation. I feel like this is divine inspiration or clarity coming in. And I feel like someone is realizing that they have the key to their own truth. I also feel like we as a collective are realizing, if you're watching, you have the key to your own truth inside of you. Okay, so it's not going to come from anyone else outside of you. You can see this crow here is actually, you know, on top of his or her own key. So this represents to me knowing or figuring out, realizing that we have the key to our own guidance, our own inspiration, our own direction here. But this also to me could, so there's a general reading, right? But this also could represent a sudden shift in someone's energy in regards to a situation in your life. Okay, so someone might be getting some divine clarity, and this could be in and around something that they haven't shared with you. All right, so if there's something that that you feel has been missing in your life when it comes to love, or someone hasn't shared the entire truth with you about how they maybe feel, or they've been kind of hiding out or separated from you in some way, or this is how you've been feeling towards a certain person, I feel like this is the clarity that's going to come to light, that's going to shift. So this also represents truth to me. Okay, this is a truth that's coming in a sudden way. And I feel like this is going to clear up any confusion that you may have been dealing with when it comes to love and situations. So either way, there is a clarity coming in. There's the truth coming in, I feel. In the recent past, you may be feeling very confused about this whole thing. It may have forced you to have to go and seek truth all right, in yourself, and maybe it helped you to progress in being able to rely on your own intuition and truth. But either way, this confusing situation in love, and or the fact that you didn't know the entire truth, or you couldn't rely on your head exclusively to know what the heck is happening, has allowed you to step into and to evolve into a higher level of intuition, clarity, and self-guidance, which is beautiful. Now, I do feel collectively, right, a lot of heaviness, a lot of sadness, a lot of weight that's still being worked through, a lot of feelings here that are still kind of, and we said this in the beginning of the reading, still lingering around a little bit, that are just needing to be felt and needing to be dealt with. I don't feel like they're necessarily going anywhere. I just feel like they're here for us to experience, if that makes sense. Okay, and us experiencing it is actually what's helping us to evolve even further as well. It's helping with our emotional security, our emotional well-being, and our emotional strength as well. Because the High Priestess is here, and this is someone who is, very strong, but very intuitive and very emotionally stable, and very emotionally strong as well. So this whole situation, what I'm getting here is that if you were deprived of the truth in some way, shape, or form, right? Deprived of someone's truth towards you or in a situation, Seven of Swords here, and it was confusing or causing a lot of mayhem in your life, this caused you or your person or someone here to be able to find the key to discovering and relying on their own truth and to intuition for their evolution, for their power, both in dealing with the feelings that arose and also relying on their intuition. So I feel like this happened because what's being needed is a choice to go all in, or that's maybe what was missing or deficient from the situation. There was no real commitment or real vision or real strong, stable, I'm all in for you, you're all in for me. I don't feel that that could have happened because something there wasn't quite, again, being expressed or felt or known. All right? So what happened was there was a situation that's going on right now collectively where you had to walk away, right? Or you and your person had to walk away from each other, or you guys had to separate because it just wasn't working. It just wasn't harmonious. It just wasn't flowing in the proper way. Now, the thing that's being asked in this first row here, guys, of course, there's a lot of, the Hierophant, Seven of Cups, the High Priestess. This is a lot of intuition. There's a lot of trust here going on. This is a lot of heaviness, too, going on. Okay? But what I feel here is that in some way, shape, or form, what was needed or what is needed is an all-in move towards you. You didn't get that. And so what you have committed to, maybe, or moved forward with, is walking away from this emotional situation. Okay. Interesting. We've got people saying, we got some Capricorn, we got some Virgos in the house, beautiful. We got pandemic looking at you and then show the cards. So Cha-Cha wants both Virgo rising and I like to see the cards. How can you know that? How can you know these things? I don't know anything. This is not me. This is channeled guidance here. So I wish I knew all this stuff, but this is just what's coming through with the tarot. All right. So let's go second row. Some additional clarity here, spirits, for this week in love and in life for the collective, 23rd to the 30th. Daughter of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Okay. Whoa. All right. Okay. So we had some stuff fly out here, guys. So Daughter of Swords pops up underneath the Five of Cups, telling me that, there's a lot of sadness in and around us. A person in a situation that really wasn't going all in, really wasn't giving their all, really wasn't able to give their all, and maybe even acting a little bit immature. And this situation had to end, or you finally hit rock bottom with this situation, or you finally hit rock bottom with your feelings, because you're like, I'm tired of feeling sad, I'm tired of feeling down, and I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to move forward, because this person, right, has caused me enough grief and sadness and heaviness, and they haven't been giving me all of themselves, and they are not maybe ready to commit. Okay, the Three of Wands. So you finally reached a conclusion with that, I feel, or you will be very soon, and you're like, all right, that's it. I've reached it. Let's move on to the next one. Now, the Seven of Cups here underneath, or the Nine of Pentacles underneath the Seven of Cups tells me that, yeah, instead of focusing on whatever the heck was going on in love, you decided to start to build the life of your dreams. And what Spirit's telling you is, yeah, that's the right direction right now, is to build and focus on what life you want to create, your dream life, really, with the Nine of Pentacles. What is that? What life do you want to create? Where are you going? What is your desire, right? Ghost Warrior, what is your desire? What kind of life do you want to create? Where do you want to move to? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? How much money do you want to have? What's the style of your life that you want to be in? Okay, there's some self-love and self-care needed here. All right. Okay, well, this has a double meaning. It's just coming to me as I'm speaking, but we'll get to that in a second. But what's self-love and self-care? Are you needing to focus on so that you can build this life? Now, here's where it gets a little interesting, guys. As you can see, we have a very special card here coming out underneath the Eight of Cups, and that is the Lovers. That is the Lovers. These are two geese flying in the same direction, unified in a divine partnership. Okay? Not only a partnership that is divine, but is also logically integrated, meaning that you guys are both deciding to fly in the same direction. You are united. Okay? You're engaged with each other. Now, it's under the Eight of Cups, meaning there's a couple possibilities here. This is going to be different for everyone depending on your situation. You either walked away from this person or this situation because you knew that there was someone else out there who could give you this, and this person wasn't doing it or able to do that or to be that, and you realized that. Maybe you realized with clarity that this person wasn't your divine partner and you moved towards something else, or you walked away from a person in your life who was a divine partner. Okay, this is another possibility, depending on your situation. You walked away from a divine partnership in the recent past, and it's coming back around. And I say this because I feel like a lot of us have been trying to manifest this situation in our life, because we have the Magician underneath the Three of Wands. So we've been manifesting an all-in situation. Someone to come in, and here's the second definition of the underneath card, to give us an all-in opportunity, all-in offer, and someone who's giving us a stable offer that logically makes sense with the Mother of Pentacles. Someone who is mature, who has taken care of themselves, who loves themselves, and can give love to others. This is what we've been manifesting here underneath the Three of Wands. This is an all-in commitment. So part of your dream life, I know, just by seeing these cards, part of your dream life involves, whether or not you want to accept it or not, or you're in denial, that's okay, but part of it involves being in a divine relationship, being in a partnership where you two are unified, moving in the same direction, and it's divine, it's special, it's harmonious. There's a person, there's a connection here you feel strongly magnetically attracted to. Now, you may have had to separate this from this person, but Spirit wants you to know that's okay. That's okay, because you doing that ironically leads to it coming back around and it coming together. Okay? That's for a lot of us on here. I'm feeling that very strongly. But also there's some of us out there who are walking away from someone who maybe was a karmic connection, maybe they didn't have much to offer, and you've woken up to the point with the Hierophant where you're like, I'm walking away because I know that this is out there and I want to go get this person, this relationship, and that's for me. Okay, that's for some of you guys. That is true. Wherever you're at in your timeline, that's okay. There's different timelines going on for people right now. That's okay, I've realized. All right, not everyone's on the same exact timeline. But what I do know is that if you did decide to walk away from someone, it's in whatever situation you're in, that will lead you to being harmoniously in a divine union. Even if you walked away from a divine partner, that will lead to you guys coming back together. Or if this was someone that wasn't your divine partner and you woke up to that and you walked away, that will also lead you to this person. Okay? This person could have even led you, right? The higher self of this person could have led you to wake up and to move away from someone who wasn't harmonious with you. That's possible too. as well. But either way, we've been manifesting this, and I know that your dream life, just by these cards, involves some type of relationship and love with someone who's able to give us a stable offer, and Spirit wants us to know that that is happening. That is happening. There's no doubt about that. Okay, that's in the process of happening. We have the Lovers. By the way, this could represent the present too. So this is by the end of this week, guys. I'm very strongly feeling that this divine union can come into, wow, okay, the Father of Pentacles popped out. Wow. So I just want to, this popped out, the Father of Pentacles. We had the Mother of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles, Spirit's saying to put it over here. So Sun at the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is amazing. Let's see the final outcome row and or additional advice and context. We have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and overall outcome is the Seven of Pentacles and the Star underneath the deck. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense, guys. All right. Beautiful stuff. All right, so it's interesting how this always evolves as we go on, right? Hope you guys are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys getting some value out of this? If you are, be sure to hit that like button, show me some love, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Helps this channel grow so we can guide more people. If you guys are loving this, want to support my work, I have a PayPal link in the description above. No pressure there, but it helps support me so I can do this even more on a full-time basis for you guys. This last row is exciting. So we have Daughter of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Father of Pentacles. Okay, so, what's coming to me here is this person here, the reason why they needed to separate, or the reason why there was sadness and hurt and this person wasn't going all in and there was just disconnection there, is because they frankly didn't feel up to par with you. It's like they didn't feel like they were on your level. It was actually a self-worth issue with them. They didn't see themselves as anything or anywhere close to what you have been cultivating or what you've cultivated for yourself. They also felt they needed to build on their own life a little bit and to gain a little bit of stability. But this is the part that needed to even out, I feel, a lot. All right. So you have probably brought your life into a really great place. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you are nice and stable. You have good income coming in. Okay. But this person didn't feel like they could match that. And this is how they see you, by the way. They see you as someone who's quite accomplished. They see you as someone who's cultivated good stability and income and progress in their life. And I frankly what I'm getting is they just didn't feel like they were able to be with you, right? Or they weren't able to match you or give you what you needed and what you deserved, okay? So a little bit of sadness there. Now, Two of Wands comes out, interestingly, underneath the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. So, all right, if you are in a situation here's what this means, guys. This is where it gets interesting. I love this. I love tarot. Because the Two of Wands in this deck, to me, always represents, or can represent, two people who have been in separation, as you can see, coming together again, crossing paths again, okay? This represents, especially when it comes to divine partnerships or connections with a beloved connection, you can see necessary separation, but always inevitably crossing paths again, or being magnetically drawn to this person, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that this had to end to cause some separation in order for you guys to inevitably come back together. And either way, this is important that there was and needed to be an ending here and to be fed up basically with this situation or to have hit rock bottom in order so that it can create the opportunity to come back together as both parties prepare. Now, the Ace of Swords, interestingly, pops up underneath the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So, while you've been focusing on your dream life and building that, okay, the Seven of Cups is still hanging around here. And I feel like whatever truth that you haven't had or clarity that you haven't had from this person, that is what's coming in this week. That's what's coming in. Because I feel like you've said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. There's still something I don't know or stuff that I don't know, but I'm not going to let it bring me down. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my future, my dream life. But there's still that, what the heck was going on? Why is this happening? Why is it going on? And the Ace of Swords is here to say that that is the truth and the clarity I feel that is going to come in this week and shift things dramatically, okay? At least for you. And I feel like that shift is going to allow you to really go even more deeply into your personal life and your personal creation in life when it comes to your business, your finances, your job. Because you have the Magician here underneath the Three of Wands, underneath, or with the Eight of Pentacles actually underneath the Magician and the Three of Wands. So what this tells me is that what it's going to allow you to do is for you to manifest and commit to and go all into creating the business, the life, the craft for you that's going to carry you through, the life of your dreams here. All right? Now, what it's important to know is the Temperance card comes out underneath the Lovers and the Eight of Cups. So I said, there's going to be some shifts this week when it comes to relationships. When it comes to relationships, I feel like it's not quite ready to come together right now. Because Temperance comes out, and Temperance for me is there's still healing to be done. There's still balancing out to be done. There's still time and patience needed in this situation, in this divine partnership and connection that is here. Okay? So you guys may know who this person is, what this union is, what's going on, but Spirit wants you guys to know that it's just not quite time yet. There's still healing to be done. There's still things to be reflected upon. The Seven of Pentacles is our final outcome card for the reading. By the way, it's 1:11 right now. I just caught that. That's awesome in the time we've been live. And there's still some further contemplation, reflection, and integration to be done on both sides, but probably with your person. Okay, so the walking away, the separation, good and necessary. However, there is a divine union in your life. I feel you probably know who this person is that you had to walk away from, or maybe potentially who you're heading towards if the person you walked away from wasn't really for you. However, I do feel for the majority of us listening, again, there is caveats here, it's a general reading, but I do feel for the majority of us here, there is someone here who, there is a divine connection here, but they haven't been acting as if they are and were a divine partner. It's almost like there's a karmic template that they were acting through, or there was karma that you both needed to play out through a relationship that wasn't allowing it to be felt or seen as divine until they've done this work and evened out. But the thing is here, what's going to shift this week is some truth and clarity and new hope, I feel, new hope that's going to come in and clarity around this situation, around whatever it is you were wondering about or not sure about. There's some truth. There's some words and some truth coming in for you guys, I feel, from a partner. There's something that's going to be cleared up and shed some light upon. But this truth is going to allow you to go even further in what dream life you're manifesting. I feel it's important to focus on you, your business, your craft, your stability. If you guys have a passion that you are doing, if you guys have a business, if you guys have a business around a passion or a spiritual-based business, now is the time to do it, guys. There is no greater time than what this love situation has allowed you to be and do in than to get to work right now and to give it everything you possibly have, okay? Because this love situation is going to take more time. It is on the horizon and it is coming, but there is more healing and there's more time and patience to be done through this situation. But Spirit is saying it is here. It is here, okay? Don't deny that. Don't deny that, but also, right, know that it's not quite time for it to come together, so don't get overly frustrated or impatient like I do, and instead use that energy, that passion, that sexual energy, if that's there for you guys, to work on your craft and your business here, okay? Know that this is all in divine timing, one with a star, and in divine alignment here. So this whole situation, if you guys are resonating with this, know that it is divinely guided, and it's for your growth, it's for your highest good, it's for the best for you guys. Okay? All right. let's do 3 final outcome cards. I always just like to do 3 final outcome cards here for this reading. Love it, you guys. Hope you guys are resonating or enjoying this. We have Ghost Warrior telling, walking away, coming back together to me is draining to me. I don't want that energy around me. Good. Prefer peace. Beautiful, Ghost Warrior. Keep doing your thing. You know, if staying separate and being in peace is what you want to do, what your body's telling you, listen to it. Go for it, I say. That's awesome. Shelly says, I'm not taking that guy back, so no wonder the timing needs more to find someone better. Okay, great. Awesome, too. Go find your divine partner. Renee says, wow, awesome. Thank you. Needed this so much. Keep going. Keep on my path. Keep the faith. Yes, Renee, keep the faith. Keep the faith, guys. Okay, wherever you guys are at, keep the faith. All right, keep the faith in your situation. Whether or not you know who or what this person is. Oh, there. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. Awesome. 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 Okay. So final outcome cards, we have the Tower. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Four of Cups. Underneath the deck on that draw is the Four of Pentacles. So, yes, someone is healing here. Someone is healing here, and it's self-worth issues, it's feelings of scarcity, it's feelings of lack of love for themselves, it's feeling that they're not enough. All, of these things with the Four of Pentacles is being healed and is coming to the forefront, I feel. It's coming to the forefront. It's coming really strongly into the awareness of whatever person this is in your situation. And that's shifting. That truth is coming out. That truth is being made known, and maybe to themselves, but also to you. But I also feel that could be shifting into something positive, where maybe that's going to progress into something really good. Okay? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles right there. And so it's almost like this breakdown, this shift, this admittance of not feeling worthy or enough is going to lead to something really tangible and really something that has the potential, something that's new, something that has the potential to go the distance, I'm hearing. Okay? But it's just the very beginnings of it. Just the very beginnings of it. We still do have the Four of Cups pop out again in the final outcome card, which confirms over again to me that, yeah, there is still time needed. There's a break needed from love. Ghost Warrior, I think you had it right. You know, taking some time out for yourself, finding peace, finding yourself, finding love, finding joy, and really not rushing back into anything, no matter what shifts. Because I feel like there's still healing to be done. There's still work to be done, both in them but also in you, maybe in a different way. Okay, so wow, guys. I mean, what a heck of a reading. You know, this has been so exciting, so good. You know, let's read some of the comments here, and I want to know what you guys thought, what you're feeling. Okay, what's going on? If you guys like or are finding this video impactful, be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't joined the family, you're new here, be sure to subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the Soul family. I do weekly and daily updates for your horoscope sign, just like this, so you can get continued clarity in your life. But let's take a look at the comments as we close out here and see how you guys are feeling, how you guys are resonated. Goldie said, yes, he said he didn't deserve me. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you got that truth, Goldie. I claim it, Ghost Warrior. Good, awesome. Chacha says it's resonated immensely and this was helpful. Glad to hear that, Chacha. Thanks for saying that. Said, I missed my person, but the split was necessary. We were a strong team. Yeah, yes, this is a team. This is a team. This relationship, it's a teammate. It's a counterpart. It's an equal but opposite energy if you're in the situation that you had to. I mean, separating from a divine connection for a lot of us here, that is not easy. That is not easy. Let me tell you, from personal experience. Okay, that is not easy. Because remember, the reason I'm able to guide this objectively as I can with my intuition is this is part of what I'm going through too. A lot of this I'm saying, and I'm like, okay, well, also guidance for me. I always watch these back to see what I said, because half the time I don't remember what I said as it channels through. And I go, okay, this was for me too. But yeah, not easy to do that. Okay, so good job. I feel like we'll reunite good. Keep having the faith. What else we got? Yes, my story, 100%. Awesome, Goldie. His cards are tools to channel the energy, says Shelly. Awesome. Shacha says, fair enough. There's some discussion going up here. Good. Let's see. People saying their signs. We got Sag. We got a Aqua Pisces Sun. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, guys. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thanks so much for coming on and participating. And I just want to say one last thing is that whether you guys are new or returning, we just hit 1,000 subscribers within about a month. I just started doing these specific tarot. My channel's been around for a little longer than that, but I started doing these specific tarot updates for love and life for your horoscope sign like the beginning of November. And we've hit 1K subscribers within that time. We're actually at 1.1K about a day or two after reaching 1K. So that just speaks to you guys and how engaged and how supportive and how loving you guys and encouraging you guys have been for me to be able to do this, on a full-time basis very soon. So I appreciate that. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on, for chatting, for engaging, for sharing your stories. A lot of you guys have been reaching out via email and asking for personal sessions, asking for guidance, having conversations. So I love it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And last couple things, if you guys are interested, and I just want to put this out there, my podcast, Signs of the Soul and Stars podcast, I just decided I'm just gonna talk and share my story, share what I'm going through, share truths about the world that I know, how I got to where I'm at. So if you guys want an in-depth look at my life and kind of to engage with me in that way, my podcast, Signs of the Soul and Stars, can be found in the description below, but also on Apple Podcasts and all those things. I also have a Patreon page that I'm building. I just started it. This Patreon page, this will also be in the description below. This is where I'm going to actually teach you guys, if you want to be a part of that community, Signs of the Soul and Stars community, to learn how to read astrology charts. And this is what's going to empower you to know yourself, your soul, your destiny more than anyone else can. I can't tell you how much astrology has changed my life after I learned it in teaching me how to actually, what I'm here to do. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how I look at and read and interpret charts and giving you daily and weekly astrology updates on that Patreon page. Also, how to read the tarot. Okay, so if you guys want to get into tarot channeling for yourself or for others, I'm going to teach you how I do that. And then also, for those of you in the later tiers or the heavier tiers, it'll be how to actually build a spiritual business and one-on-one and group coaching with me. So if you guys want access to all that, you can check out the Patreon link in the description below. And then if you want a personal reading, finally, you can shoot me an email at brandon.tobias888 at gmail.com. And we can talk about what it's like to get a personal reading and a session from me. So other than that, thank you so much again for you guys hopping on here. I appreciate it. This was so much fun. I'm going to go have some water and some food because this, I could feel, took a lot of energy to channel, but I enjoyed it nonetheless for you guys. Okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.